Hi, German Techies! The 2025 edition of the HTech Market Map just dropped, and I wanted to take a minute to answer a question that I always get asked around this time. How do I get my startup featured on the HTech Market Map? The good news is that it's pretty straightforward. We've got a submission form, and I've put the link in the description of this video. So if you already know your startup meets the criteria, you can go ahead and send it in. But if you're not sure, stick around, I'm going to walk you through it. The first thing that we're looking for are startups that make digital products for older adults, family caregivers, or elder care providers. It has to be a for-profit tech company. So service companies or nonprofits, you're doing important work, but unfortunately, we cannot include you. The second criteria is that the company has to have some VC funding or a commercially available product. So if you've raised venture capital funding, make sure to include that in the submission form. And if you're bootstrapped, that's great. As long as you have a commercially available product, meaning that people can go on your website and buy it, you're good. Now let's talk about startups that are out of scope for us. The first category would be startups that make medical devices. We've made an editorial decision. We're not going to cover medical devices on the HTech Market Map. So the general rule of thumb here is if your product is subject to FDA regulation, it is out of scope. The second type of startups that is out of scope are startups that don't fall into any of the existing categories on the market map. If there isn't a category for you, it might not be a fit for the map right now. The reason for that is that we try to show trends in the ecosystem, and that means highlighting groups of companies, not just one-offs. But even if you're not there yet, maybe you're still getting ready to launch or raising funding, we still want to hear from you. We track early-stage companies all the time. And even if you don't make it into this year's map, we'll keep you on our radar for next year. And one more thing. I know people sometimes say the map feels too Western-centric. And honestly, you're not wrong. Our team is based in English-speaking countries, and we mostly find companies that have English websites or international aspirations. But if you're building something amazing somewhere else and you want to reach a global audience, please reach out to us. We'd love to see it. And lastly, we are human. Mistakes happen. So if you think your company should be on the map and it's not, or if you think it ended up in the wrong category, send us a note. We're always happy to double check. Thanks for being part of the HTech revolution. And if you haven't sent your company yet, what are you waiting for? Until next time, stay humble, stay curious,